Hello everybody, welcome back for some more Mario Galaxy. I'm super enjoying this. I'm kind of considering, honestly, at this point, maybe even potentially just saying screw it, and actually just sticking with doing that co-op idea of doing this. Sometime, it probably won't happen until like this weekend, but I don't know, maybe it might happen. I actually enjoy the hell out of this. Of course, if I did do it, I'm pretty sure my brother, I don't think he's the most fitted either for doing purple coins. So we might just skip on that. I mean, if anything, like, you know, if I'm capable of beating it this weekend, I could always just start up 3D World next too while I'm at it. If I do 3D World, I might even just do Bowser's Fury alongside it right after. And that reminds me, what about Sonic Generations? Because that had a new expansion to it too with the Shadow story thing. Would I ever get back to that? Or will I ever get to it, more specifically? I don't know. Why bring that up? Because, well, you know, because Sonic Generations, or Shadow X Sonic Generations, does kind of feel like what 3D World was when it came to doing that same element of here's game, but now here's with game of expansion, which is cool. I love both. I have not actually beaten Bowser's Fury yet, but not gonna lie, I always could. Oh yeah, I didn't really talk about this, but maybe I did. It might have been the same weekend that I was playing Mario Galaxy, but I got basically, was it last weekend? Yeah, it must have been last week. Yeah, it was last weekend. Last weekend, I had this weird sort of, what I like to call I guess you could say, hyper depression. Basically, I was just like in a super depressed state for a while. That I remember, like, before work, I think it was like, yeah, the Sunday before work, I was just laying down on the ground. It was either that night or when I woke up for work. I remember being like, fuck you, dude. Why are you being depressed? Fuck you. You got better things to do than just fucking sit here and whine all day, so. And that kind of helped a little bit. Like, don't get me wrong, you know, it's okay. You know, as Mr. Rogers would say, you know, it's okay to feel sad, of course, but it got to a point where I couldn't move, I couldn't do anything. Which reminds me, I was gonna finish another thing I was gonna talk about, the obligation toward Let's Play stuff with co-op things. I forgot to finish my whole thing about talking about that, but sometimes I kind of feel trapped, like I'm supposed to do it, and now like they have the brain bug of like they act like we're supposed to finish this stuff, and then that kind of puts me in that mood of like, you know, great, I guess we are. And then that itself kind of ruins, honestly kind of ruins wanting to do it. So, it sucks, but it tends to be a thing that can happen from time to time. It's an unfortunate part of doing YouTube, I guess. That's probably, I honestly think that's part of the reason why I don't really want to do a lot of co-op stuff currently, is most likely because of that fact. And that little bit of depression kind of goes into the same type of thought process too about real life itself, where it's like I feel trapped in my everyday life because it's like I can't get this, I can't get that because I'm stupid or whatever. Even though I got a great job, you know, even then it's just like I'm stuck around people that, you know, for the most part I might not like or whatever. I'm kind of just in the same position in life no matter what I do. You know, unsuccessful with the ladies. That kind of thing, you could say. Just everything, just all at once, just being shit, I guess. Feeling like I have to do YouTube sometimes, whatever. And that wasn't exactly the cause of last weekend's depressive episode, but it definitely didn't help. And then, like I said, I just kind of kicked, like, just all of a sudden, I just kicked myself in the ass. And here I am. And honestly, Mario Galaxy is helping out a ton. Because I'm doing this directly right at the last episode, and I usually go to bed, not super early, but I kind of like to be done with things around 9, and it's currently like 8, and I do like 45 minutes of these videos. I already know what I'm going to do tonight. I'm just going to, you know, if there's anything needing to be finished up, I'll finish up. And then I'm just going to go sit away from the computer, go watch some YouTube with my Switch in the background, and just play a handheld game and relax for the night and just get ready for tomorrow. And I think tomorrow's going to be good. I think tomorrow's going to be fine. Even though it's an overtime day, I think it's going to be a good day anyway. Yeah, I'm kind of ready for it. So, yeah. And to be fair, I did do stuff today, just not as, you know, this constant art block shit sucks. It's because, like, I'm getting overwhelmed with it. There's so much to do in one thing that it kills it. Not gonna lie. But, I don't know. The world works in a weird way anyway, so I'll just let it be. I think there's a way you can check every map, which I think was right there at the observatory thing, so, I mean, but I'm just gonna double check. Yeah, we don't have any comments yet. Because I don't think the thing tells you that there's a comet on that planet just yet until you go inside of an observatory. I meant to talk about, like, the main observatory having, like, a map system that does kind of just tell you everything about. Because it looks like, yeah, there's Fountain has a comet. So, okay, yeah. Fountain's got a comet in it. I mean, why not? So I could have sworn that Luigi shows up here later. Whether there's something we can do with the toads. Honestly, not really 100% sure on that. You know what just popped in my head? Bad idea, but just popped in my head. What if I did Grand Prix of, like, Mario Kart? I mean, if I did do it, I would probably want to do it co-op, not gonna lie. See, another thing that sucks about co-ops, too, is, like, if you're doing, like, a triple-person co-op, everyone's got to be there that day. Which, I'm there no matter what. But technically, you know, getting everyone else as well at the same time can be kind of, you know, finicky too. Alright, cool. Got that one open. Might as well do it, I guess. Yeah, at this point, 120 doesn't seem like a bad idea, but we'll see. I'd say don't count on it, but don't think that it's out of the possibilities. But yeah, like, a Mario Kart Grand Prix thing sounds really fun, though. If I did do one, I'm probably just going to do, like, Mario Kart 64 first. I'm sure my brother's going to want to do Double Dash, but... Because let's be honest, if I'm doing Mario Kart with anybody, I might as well do it with my brother. Now, granted, if I was doing Crash Team Racing, you could argue, like, well, you could do it with your other brother, because, like, he was kind of like a big nerd for CTR for a bit. Yeah, that's true, but honestly, technically speaking, the best person to do a CTR co-op with would be my friend. So, my brother's not very good at CTR. Not that he's, like, a terrible player or whatever. He prefers Mario Kart, and on top of that, yeah. If I did Diddy Kong Racing, same answer. It would be with my friend, but I don't know. Of course, you know, not that I can't just do these things on my own, but sometimes it's kind of fun to do things with other people. How about, like, you know, Sonic and All-Stars Racing? Well, I can tell you one thing. I don't think anyone's going to be fucking down for that. I'm kind of half and half about that one, not going to lie. I mean, I think it'd be a cool idea, but I just don't think that it's a possibility to probably get anyone to really join for that. Not going to lie. And I'm dead again, because I slightly overshot my shot. God damn it. Wait, no, wait, we're good. Oh, fuck me. Alright, cool. Nah, I'm not gonna go that way. Can you fucking aim, please? I know this is kind of off topic, but Battle for Bikini Bottom was another one I thought about doing before, too. But that'd be cool with my brother. I think with Flying Dutchman, he loves that game. I mean, we both kind of love it, but he more so. Which reminds me, I got a GameCube game today, funny enough. I got a copy. I found one, actually. Okay, here's what I did. I went on my way today, because I've been in the... I'm not going to lie to you guys. I've been in a slight Mortal Kombat mood. But mostly only... Like, I want to do stuff for it. Not going to lie. I did kind of want to do stuff for it. As in, like, maybe, you know, some beating the self content. Maybe... I don't know... story mode, whatever. I thought about it, okay? But I was playing them kind of for fun. But the idea, you know, did strike. Of wanting to do something YouTube related. And this has nothing to do with it really, I guess, but since I've been in the mood for, you know, just MK stuff in general, I wanted to play some of the older, you know, second gen of Mortal Kombat, so like the PS2 type games. And if you know me, my PS2 is not the most favorable system. I do actually have Mortal Kombat Armageddon. I do not have Deadly Alliance, and I do not have Shaolin Monks. Shaolin Monks I don't really have much of an interest in anyway. That's more so my friend, not really me. I mean, I'd play it if he had it, but that's it. And it's kind of hard to find anyway, so... But I went out today with the intent of like, if I go out, there could be a potential chance I could go find a Mortal Kombat game on PS2, because I could have sworn I saw Deadly Alliance at a game store that I went to. And the one I went to was actually technically the wrong one, because it didn't have Deadly Alliance. But the one I went to today actually did have a copy of, get this, Mortal Kombat Deception. And not only did it have Mortal Kombat Deception, it's got no fucking comments on it yet, god damn it. Since it did have Mortal Kombat Deception, it was also on GameCube, which my GameCube works relatively quite fine. I don't have a GameCube, I have a Wii, but it works relatively quite fine. I did play it today, by the way. I do actually like Conquest mode. I think it's kind of fun. I like getting stuff. They got the whole crypt and everything. It's like, god damn it, we're back again. Yes, I haven't played much of the older games that much. I've always played like the classics and MK9, MK10 type thing. That's more my speed. But regardless, I now have a copy of Deception on GameCube of all things. I'm like, what the fuck? This is even better because like now I have it on GameCube, not just PS2. So I'll know it'll probably work. Even though I could get my PS2 one to work, yes, but the chances are... It's a lot riskier to do it that way. So... I forgot. I don't think you have to come in here. You might have to, but I don't remember. Regardless. Not only do I have the GameCube version, but get this. Apparently the GameCube version, I didn't know this, I don't know about PS2, but apparently the GameCube version actually has GameCube exclusive characters to it. Goro and Shao Kahn, of all things, are fucking exclusive. And it's like, that's so fucking dumb. Well, I mean, it's not completely dumb, but it's just like, God, I will admit, I got super lucky with that. No doubt. Because if I would have gotten the PS2 version, I probably wouldn't have had them. Because I don't know who would have been on that one. But either way, I now have it. To be fair, the fighting, I'm still not a big fan of the fighting in the PS2 games. Armageddon, though, had that whole air combo juggle system thing going on, I think, for it. So... that was kind of neat. And not gonna lie, I am kind of slightly in the mood of wanting to play MK1, but I don't have MK1, and on top of that, that game is just so fucking huge. So it's like, even if I did get it, I'd have to make like a ton of room for it. But then again, isn't Tekken 8 like also like 100 gigs too? So I think so. If that's the case, I mean, getting MK1 won't be a bad idea. But if I want to get MK1 in the same way that I got MK11, where I essentially bought it on sale for like a huge price huge discount. I think like $10 for just everything included. Like, all the DLC, Aftermath, whatever the fuck it was. Honestly, maybe I should just whip out 11 again, see if it was actually as bad as I remember it. It probably isn't, right? I hope, maybe, I don't know. Let's go do some one-offs, fuck it. Oh, the swamp one, ugh. If I had to pick a least favorite level, I think I found it. It'd probably be this one. If this is the one I'm thinking of, where you have to bubble... Yeah, Bubble Breeze Galaxy. Yep, this is it. I'd say this is probably my least favorite, but then again, they're one-offs, so it's like... In all technicality, it's not really that bad, right? I don't know. I don't know. You know, I haven't had this much fun with the Let's Play in a while. I think I did, actually, didn't I? Fuck, I can't remember. Well, I mean, there was WarioWare. I had fun doing that 5 LP thing for a little bit. And then I took like a week break, quote unquote. I don't know if you call it a break or not, but it sure felt like one. So this one's kind of interesting because the cursor exists as a fan. And if you do fall and get hit, you will die instantly, and I think you have to do everything over again. But it's weird how this is a makeshift fan, yet at the same time, it's a cursor, which doesn't really technically exist in Mario Galaxy. I guess you can technically say that it exists in this game because it allows you to pick up star bits. Like, Mario can't just pick up star bits without it, so... I mean, he can, but... Whenever you do happen to pick up star bits with the cursor, it does actually give you them, so... I guess technically it's actually a tangible thing. It just doesn't seem like it would be, you know? It's some weird omnipresent type of system. I can't believe I fucking did that. I gotta do it all over again. God damn it. This level's not hard, just... You gotta do it like 2 or 3 times. It sucks. Honestly, seeing Toad scared kind of upsets me a little bit, not gonna lie. I know how to do it. Like, I just did it a second ago. Luckily, you can run into rocks. Because I feel like this is the type of game that... Actually, no. This game's actually quite nice about pretty much just about everything. This game is far from anything with malice, I feel. Oh, by the way, if you press B, you actually pop out of the bubble, I think. If I remember correctly. Yeah, be careful when you're playing around spikes. Not Spike from, like, Mario, but spike ball things, yes. These motherfuckers. I could go back... I don't know. I mean, to be fair, what kind of fucked me up was I kept not just going and balling it and just going into this shit. It was over here, right? That's where that's at. Where the fuck did it go? Oh, yeah, it's in the middle platform, doy. Okay, maybe it's just Z that does it. I could have sworn that B pops you, but... Maybe I'm wrong, I don't know. Not gonna lie, if I do decide to do a lot of this stuff, because, again, things kind of depend, but... Maybe if you're a big Mario 3D platformer fan, and you like watching people do Let's Plays of them, you might be in for a good time, because I might consider doing more 3D stuff. Now, honestly, wouldn't 3D World make more sense to do co-op? Well, yes, but at the same time, it's a question of... It's honestly really a matter of, like, okay, because this was a problem I discussed with my brother, which is, like, I have this thing where if we're not doing something for a bit, I kind of lose the mood of wanting to do it. So that's kind of another thing that ruins co-ops for me, too. Is I have this annoying-ass mood where it's like, I get a little phase of, like, wanting to do it, and then I don't want to do it. Like, I lose interest within, like, a week. So, honestly, if we did do 3D World, we're going to have to do it pretty much in one day. Which sounds, you know, frustrating and irritating, I'm sure, for some of my friends, but... Honestly, it might be the best option. Can I get 4 full players? I don't know. Oh my fucking god. Like, in all technicality, I know at least 2 that could be there for it. Although one of them might not want to do it, you know, you never know. But I do know at least 2 potential candidates to that question. Now, what about... Like, that already answers for, like, 3 people. So what about a 4th one? Well, I don't know. I mean, my other brother, maybe. My sister, maybe. Definitely not going to get my parents. They wouldn't want to do that anyway, so... Whoa. Oh yeah, I mean, technically we could just do this. The star's just right there. That's such a weird thing to do. Like, why... I find this galaxy really strange, because... I know I don't like it that much, but what they could have easily done was just make it to where... you gotta do, like, 4 of those sections. 3. 3 tops, you know? But they give you, like, 2 and just instantly a star. It's like, okay. It just kind of feels weird. Like, I feel like there should be more to it. I don't think we can unlock that one just yet. And on to Beach Ball. Okay, if I had a... That's my least favorite one-off, is Bubble Breeze. No doubt about it. I guess, technically speaking, if I had a least favorite potential Galaxy, maybe this one? I think there was like a snow one that I'm kind of remembering, but that might be Odyssey I'm thinking of. Like even this one's not that bad. Nothing in this game is inherently bad, because nothing overstates its welcome. It's all relatively fine and dandy, so getting mad at a world like this is kind of weird, I guess. Also, I do love when Luma shows up. That's pretty cool. I think you have to talk to the Emperor first. Oh. Maybe not. So, not gonna lie. Admittedly, you know, swimming controls. Regular swimming is not too bad, but honestly, the thing I like the most, of course, is the Koopa Shell. Which, not gonna lie, I don't know if we even can gain access to a Koopa Shell in this episode. Maybe. Don't you fucking dare. He stopped before I got there. Oh yeah, by the way, you can do that underwater. Thank goodness. Yeah, sorry for the lack of commentary. I'm not really sure what to discuss. I don't know. It's mainly that, I mean, I'm pretty sure all the sparklies, as they say, is relatively only in, I think. Oh yeah, I need a Koopa Shell for that, actually. I think they're all just inside that same water, that same pond, so... But I could show this off, too, I guess. I know I missed another tunnel a while ago from a different galaxy, but... Fuck. I don't remember how to do this one. What the... You know what would be an absolute nightmare to do? A goddamn marathon of the Mario 3D platformers. Marathoning as in, like, I go do Mario 64 100%. I go play Mario Sunshine. Maybe not 100%, but close to. I mean, to be fair, Mario Sunshine 100% is not, like, the worst thing ever. I really just don't want to do it. It is seriously the type of game that just does not sound like a very fun time. Also, I'm sure somebody probably made a video about this like a long time ago, but goddamn, it would be... I'd be dreading every day waking up knowing that there's a fucking black hole within sight of my goddamn tiny little galaxy that I'm on. Because that's some scary shit. Luckily in this game, they don't get bigger and they don't actually eat planets, but They sure as hell eat you. I know it's just a gameplay thing, still, you know. Black holes are quite terrifying to think about. Got it. Probably gonna die and get eaten, but that's okay. I forgot that you can technically just do this. And yeah, you're better off just staying underwater to get any sort of momentum. The typical video game thing. Was there a fucking Koopa shell right here? No. Okay, I wasn't sure. Yeah, in terms of where that... I'm about to say Sprite, listen to me. In terms of where that star appears, I don't know. I didn't catch it. Like, we'd be done with this galaxy by now if I was actually paying attention. Ah. Happens. I think the only way to get up there is through, like, a tunnel that you gotta go through, so... Yeah, damn, I don't remember at all. Like, it didn't look like it was underwater. Unless I had to... I think I'd talk to him first. Maybe. Okay, better not. Alright, not gonna lie. Where the fuck was it again? There. Because that's right, because, yeah, you make the sparklies. First gotta make the sparklies appear, and then there's that. I also love how these things just move around with you. Okay, never mind. You don't have to take the tunnel to get here. Never mind. Alright. Well, I wasn't sure. I just forgot. Okay, that's nothing. Oh yeah, freaking Capcom Fighting Collection 2 comes out, and I think Doom comes out the same goddamn day, May 15th. I may or may not get Doom on release. I would like to get the Capcom Collection though. I'm not sure how much that's gonna cost. So it's like 40 bucks, right? Maybe. So I go through all that effort just to have a fucking one-up appear all the way up there. Unless, of course. I think that's what the button's there for. Shit balls. Another thing that's kind of weird about Mario Galaxy is the platforming's nice. It all fits relatively well. It's all good, but I don't feel like this is really much of like a platformer in the sense of like what Mario 64 made you do. Which then again, we haven't had like a Mario 64 straight up type platformer in a while, so yeah. Because like in all fairness, like Sunshine is mostly just Mario in general just kind of becomes like gimmick based. Which, to be fair, Mario Galaxy's gimmick of the spin galaxy maneuvers is nice, but it's not like regular platforming. There's a lot of just, well, you know, galaxy floating, that type of stuff. I'm not trying to say this is not a platformer. It clearly is. It just, I feel like with Mario 64, it's way more in your face about platforming. Like, everything is done through platforming, whereas with this game, it's a little bit different. And then with Mario Sunshine, it's like, which flood am I going to use to get up here? More so than, yeah. Alright, swim test shit now. God damn it. Honestly, I'm going to wait to say what my favorite and least favorite is probably at the end of this Let's Play, because I do not remember that offhand. Because again, this game works really well with everything, and just everything feels kind of nice, so I'll make my judgments later, I'm sure. Oh yeah, that's right. It's kind of nice because like you don't actually have to race. You're just kind of swimming around looking for the quote-unquote gold shell. But do we... Is that it? I don't remember. Not gonna lie, I don't remember if that was just it or not. If that's all we have to do. Oh. That was quick. But I think the third star is actually a race. Well, good thing I'm a racist. I'm good at racing. So, it works out perfectly. Speaking of racing, not gonna lie, I'm kind of like in a weird Sonic mood too. I keep thinking about all these different things I want to do. I've been in a Batman mood, DMC mood, Mario mood. Now it's like, I want to play Sonic. It's like, what the fuck's going on with me? Don't really want to play Crash or Spyro though, oddly enough. Those are good platformers still, but it's like, I just... Not really in the full mood. Spyro especially. I don't know what happened. I just don't feel like playing Spyro. Spyro 2 happened. That's probably what it was. I played a little bit of that and I'm like, I still love Spyro 1, but whenever it comes to 2, I just get bored kind of quick. And I still think that's a good game. I just get bored of it. Unfortunately. Think it's a good game, but you get bored? Yeah, it's just what happens. It's an unfortunate side effect of just my daily life, I guess. Alright, there's our Koopa shell. Goddamn, finally. Just take this one. No one's occupying it really, so why not? Basically, all you have to do is take this, shoot it right there, and then you have access to this. I could have gone back and got another shell, but I just realized, like, that's kind of pointless. Consider the fact that, like, I mean, we got to fight in here for a little bit. Anyway. Oh, yeah, Ratchet sounds good, too. Fuck. But if I'm going to do Ratchet, I kind of want to do it co-op. I mean, granted, I did say, like, I wanted to do Mario Sunshine co-op, and then I just decided to say, fuck it, whatever. Again, it's not like we can't do it, it's just that, I don't know. After playing through it myself, again, it's like, I don't think I really feel like it, to be honest with you. That is a dangerous 1-up to get, but, oh, yep, there you go. I was going to say, that's pretty damn dangerous. And it shows, but luckily this game gives you 1-ups again, so if you fuck up a 1-up, you can get it back. Problem is, my depth perception is absolutely fucking garbage. The thing with this level in particular is you don't really want to jump off the map much. There you go, you got your Mario 64 things. You know what's sad, though, is I actually have Mario 64 physically, and the one time I beat it again after not playing the physical one for a while, because I mainly just stuck with playing with the Switch version or whatever, I didn't 100% it. I know. It's like, well, what's the point of playing Mario 64, physically I might add, and just not going for 100% then? Like, that seems kind of like a waste of time. I got my 70 stars and was like, I'm good. Even though I love Mario 64 dear to death, it's like, I don't know what's wrong with me. I just didn't feel like doing it, I guess. I'm not gonna lie, this part of the galaxy is not too bad. It's a little weird, but it's actually a pretty cool maze type thing too. Not gonna lie. I could have sworn, wasn't there a way where you can cancel your spin into like another spin? I'm not sure, but look at that. We got like what now, like 30 stars or whatever, right? Something like that, like a fourth of the main total in only 4 videos, which. Now that I think about it, that's not really a lot, but we still got plenty of time left. About another 10 minutes to get more. Okay, I was close to 29, but still. We could probably get like 32. That might be a bit of a stretch. I don't know. We'll see. Is that galaxy's done? No, it's not. We got a secret left. Fuck. We got a secret and a comet. So, luckily the game does tell you, like, oh yeah, by the way, some comets do appear here, but I'm not sure if those comments are specific. Like, I don't know if this one can get it. I don't know if it can get a Daredevil or not. I don't know. And, not gonna lie, I have no clue where that goddamn Luma's at. I'm pretty sure we need to go find Luma, but I don't have an idea of where the Secret Star might be. This is just more so like an idea, and if I don't remember where it's at, I'll just look it up at some point. I could have sworn that we take this. We showed up his ass. No, it just gets a 1-up. We can't go in there either. God damn it. Maybe he was on the Thwomp thing? Like, I don't wanna look up where to go, like, mid-video or anything, so I'm gonna try not to. If anything, it would have to be most likely. Well, hold on, let me check something real quick. Like I say, if we can gain access to up here, that'd be great, but I don't know if we can. Well, not up here, but you know what I mean. Fuck. Not gonna lie, I'm kind of half tempted to make a poll about certain things. Like, what do you guys want to see more often? Or what, not really what you want to see more often, but what kind of things, that might be where we need to go. What kind of content? Now, that's probably just a one-up, right? Because that was here in the other episode before. Basically, the question was, what kind of content does everybody kind of like? Fighting games, platformers, that type of stuff. Like, what's more appealing for my type of content that I do, that people like to see more? Or that they like in general, I should say. Just to get an average idea of what sounds good. But the thing with doing a poll is, like, not everybody can see it. Not everybody gets the chance to look at it. And that sucks, too, because it's like, I kind of want, you know, my audience to have a chance to tell me what they think, and they can't really do that if, well, you know, the damn thing won't show up on people's pages and shit. I think that's what we gotta go do, actually. I need to aim it just right. I mean, we got another Koopa shell we can use, but did that do anything? What did that give me, anyway? Not gonna lie, I was not paying any attention whatsoever. Well, I didn't see it either. There's that. Oh, I think... Okay. Okay, that's just a one-up. I mean, I could try the other chest that's on the mainland and see if... Oh, my nose keeps fucking stuffing up for some reason. I can go check this one, see if that gives me what I need to do. Which, again, I don't think it would, but... Wait. Think about a saw or potential answer. Either way, I want to check this just to make doubly sure. Ah, fucking course. But that wasn't here in episode 2, right? I mean, what would be the point? I mean, it was a here. Yeah, you could do it in episode 2, but the game is telling me to do it here. That's weird. I don't know. I know one thing, though. We need ice, but I don't think ice is going to appear until I do something to get it. I think Quaticquacs, I think they actually die when they're in the water, so you can't just bring them over that way. You're going to have to use them to get up here. Which means I got to lure them, so... Yes, I was wasting time. And you'll be careful with luring him, too. Oh, fuck off! And he's gone. That's great. Wait, did he just appear? Alright, there we go. Come on, douche ass. Yeah, you can't be, too quick. Even though I know that, like, the Mario Sunshine devs, or whatever, at this point, I guess you could say Galaxy devs, I guess you could say they did like the Quaticquacs a little bit, but fuck that. Fuck Quaticquacs. Just in general. I mean, they're decent ideas for, like, platforming concepts, sure, but just the thought of seeing Sunshine again just brings my piss to a boil, you know? Yeah, we fucked up. But I think you can kill this guy to maybe get another one. Or just get sent right back down anyway, so... Luckily, I don't think we have to respawn the ice flower. We shouldn't have to. You guys hear that? This? That clicking on my Wiimote? I mean, it's old as shit, but... I think it'd be that old. Like, goddamn. Oh, for fuck's sake, come on. It would have been kind of nice. I know it's kind of cheap, but it would have been nice if getting a power-up just gave you full health or whatever. Again, probably would have been pretty cheap to do that, but I don't know. I'm a cheap bastard. Okay, maybe they don't actually give you... Yeah, okay. Oh, fuck me. I think this is the one where you have to actually lead the Cataclysm around. Maybe not. No, you have to. God damn it. Well, this is going to be annoying. Ain't it? Nah, that's not that hard. And I'm dead. Or I'm going right back down. You know what's funny? I know I'm kind of complaining here a little bit, but what's bugging the shit out of me is having 2 health, actually. That's not really a good excuse. It's just more so like knowing that I only have like 2 fucking health is kind of fucking with my brain. Oh, I fucked up. Yeah, I fucked up. This is one of those ones where I just kind of wanted to stop the video. There. I will admit, though, the Ice Flower is pretty cool, though. I think, yeah, you can get it in, Mario Bros. Wii. New Super Mario Bros. Wii. There we go. Yeah, I'm just so worried about dying right now. I'm trying to get this guy, this dumbass, to fucking, you know, keep up long enough. Luckily, it's just a straight shot, so it's not that bad. I know I said I could have done like 3 more, but it took me so long just to find the damn secret anyway that... Honestly, at this point, I think it's better just to end the video here. I know that sucks, but that's whatever. I think I'm just going to not even bother editing. I probably should, actually, before I forget. But 30 stars, about 4th of the way through, 4 videos. Take a wild guess how many that might take if we do 120. 16 videos, probably. Which, actually, now that I think about it, that's kind of a lot. But, yeah, that's it for this. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you all next time for some more Mario Galaxy. And, of course, as always, take care, everybody.